Intervention is a long-running TV show on A&E that records the devastated lives of addicts and their families. It's based on the concept of a family seeking to shock the addict back into sobriety by group meeting or intervention. It also captures in vivid video the absolute destruction that drugs and alcohol bring into the lives of the addict and the addict's family and friends. I watched one episode about a girl hooked on crack. Seeing her living like an animal and her family breaking their hearts and bank trying to save her was more than I could handle. Preferring my violence and misery to be the fake stuff on fictional TV shows, I never watched another episode. Yesterday we talked about how God promised to pour blessings from heaven on Israel if they would obey Him, Deuteronomy 28, 1-14. However, knowing that it's in our nature to destroy ourselves, Ephesians 2:3, He planned His intervention in advance. First, with a lengthy discussion of the destruction that disobedience would cause. It began as the inverse of all the blessings. Instead of prosperity, health, and wealth, they would suffer poverty, pain, and suffering through failed crops, food shortages, and invasions. Ultimately, their families would be destroyed, including, horror of horrors, eating their own young. And finally taken into captivity, where they will end their days lost and alone. Deuteronomy 28, 15-68. All because they refused to obey God. Now, before you say, that sounds harsh, remember that the curses at the end of Deuteronomy 27 are against those who mistreat other people. Even in today's messed up American culture, most people know it's wrong to mistreat people, which is the only thing that explains why so many Americans are willing to self-isolate, even to their own financial harm. Beyond that, the mistreatment of others is a way of life, a form of disobedience that contains its own devastation. Look around our world today as human beings destroy each other for their own selfish desires. We bring the curses on ourselves, so don't blame God. Fortunately, or thankfully, God planned another and even greater intervention that involves sending His Son Jesus to die on a cross and pay the penalty for our sins. And by that intervention, bring many sons to glory, Hebrews 2:10. Will you accept that great offer of redemption and restoration? Or keep on wallowing in a filthy addiction to sin? The choice is yours. And you can also choose to come back tomorrow for more help to overcome our sin addiction with another Morning Minutes in the Bible. Until then, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.